Royals, today was the day. I almost changed my gear, but I gotta stand in this. I gotta stand in defeat, okay? I haven't felt this feeling in a few years, right? I've been ahead of myself. I've been too big for my britches, okay? I've been big-headed, all right? I've been overly confident in my Wolverines. And today, those same freshmen that I was bragging about carrying my team to what has been a solid season are the same youngins who couldn't handle Ohio State today. And we took the L. I'm not shouting y'all out, but if y'all team was the team that defeated my team, I'm just lowering it. I'm just lowering my gun. I'm just lowering my gun. But anyway, listen, I hope everybody has had a blessed family time on Turkey Day. I definitely ate the food. I ate the treats. I was excited to get back home and get away from all of it because it gets a little too much now. It gets a little too much. But I wanted to start off real quick because I don't think I did this in a while. I wanted to do a highlight for the community. A lot of you all are new to the channel. A lot of you all have been with me for years. A lot of you have all been with me for a decent enough time. Shout out to DAP Level 1. That's somebody that I chat with on YouTube who comments as well as on IG. So definitely always showing love. Somebody who supports not only the content, but my music as well. So he's one of the ones that, you know, check in is like, hey, you know, you could throw us a little something else out there, you know, on the music tip, you know. So I appreciate you, Dap Lover. E-Money Shoes, you know what it is, Short Set. So always good to see you in the comment section. All love. If you guys are into sneaker battles, Who Has the Heat is E-Money's sneaker battle. Check them out. Who Has the Heat? Deshaun Robinson, a name that I've seen for a long time. Thank you for the love, as always. Chris Walker, not sure if you're a new sub or a sub that's been with me at least for a chunk of time, but I appreciate you. Thanks for engaging. GT from AG is another, actually he's a sneaker YouTuber if I'm not mistaken. You don't necessarily have to engage. You could just be doing your content and proceeding forward and just going about your business. But you come through, you comment, you engage, and you show love, and I definitely appreciate you. So thank you so much to all of those in the spotlight. I'm thankful for each and every one of you because again, listen, being a woman in this space and having done this for the amount of years that I've been doing this, y'all don't have to come here. Y'all don't have to come here and check your girl out, but you do. And you, like I said, you engage, which is amazing to me. And I try to make sure that I take the time and to respond to each and every one of you as quickly as I can. Sometimes it's staggered, but I think I do pretty good. So thank y'all again. I try to show my appreciation as best I can by responding to everybody, and keep showing your girl love, and we're going to keep growing. All right. Thanks again. All right, so the meat and potatoes of this video just came from me thinking about how solid the retros have been this year. I picked up a lot of new styles this year, but I really do feel like it was a lot of strong retros. I feel like it makes sense to go ahead and do a kind of a pickup video around my actual retros that I've picked up this year. Again, they've been solid. Most of them I got for retail, which has been great, which to me, I feel like that should be the case for retros. I don't feel like retros should be the ones where, you know, fighting tooth and nail to get. Retro should be the one where we just need to refresh a pair because we got a pair that's crumbled or dusty or whatever the case. We just want to refresh it real quick. Let the collabs and the trendy and hype stuff be the hard to get pairs. That's all I'm saying. So without further ado, we're going to get into my best retro pickups of 2025 that I bought. Me, with my money. Let's go. Starting off with what can be considered a grail of mine. Boom. The Air Jordan 12 Taxi. Okay. So this pair right here, Jordan Brand and Nike have been lying to us about about this coming back for a few years now. Mostly everybody who's a real fan of this shoe was definitely anticipating grabbing the pair again, especially if your pairs from previous years were cooked, right? Or you didn't have a pair you could wear. So I would be one of the people that didn't have a pair I could wear. And again, I'm just happy to have this pair. This is one of my high regarded Air Jordan 12s. I think in general, this is a high regarded Air Jordan 12. So I think that goes without saying, but this was a must have for me this year, man. Air Jordan 12 Taxi, one of my best retro pickups of 2025. Air Jordan 9 Cool Gray. So this pair right here, believe it or not, y'all, this is my first time owning this pair of Air Jordan 9s. I had in previous years just never felt like I needed the Cool Gray 9. I was always big on the He Got Game or the Playoff 9, Chicago 9, whatever you would call it. That's just always been the 9 that I cared about most. But this time around, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and indulge. Let me indulge in the Cool Gray 9. Got it for retail. Didn't seem like it was a hard pair to get. I think I secured them on the Flex app. And Foot Locker held your girl down. So this pair is definitely clean. I do want to wear them when there is not a bunch of snow, because it's literally right now. It's pounding snow outside. Okay. So there's nothing I'm showing you that I'm wearing out there in those conditions, but this would be an example of a pair that, you know, when the ground is clear, not a bunch of salt out there. It could even be wet out there, but as long as there's no salt and snow, this is a pair I could definitely pull out. So I also think that Jordan Brand did a great job with them in terms of just how they look. I don't feel like I see anything where I'm like, yeah, I could have passed. So happy to have these. Air Jordan 9 Cool Gray. Air Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined. This pair right here, I was happy about. The 2016 is the last time that these retroed. I did not secure them then. And so again, I don't remember what happened, but nonetheless, when this pair was announced, despite it being a reimagined and not the pair with the white tongue, I still was pretty excited about it, especially considering the story around this being a sample pair originally and the Air Jordan actually being on a shoe for real as opposed to the wings. So there is reality to this particular pair. It's just not the pair that we're used to from the retail side. After you've purchased a pair of black toes, it's not the pair that we're used to in that regard. But I'm happy to have this pair, man. So how the rollout of this release is a conversation for itself. But if you remember, October of last year was when this shoe was supposed to drop. And instead, let's just say Jordan Brand, they dropped the ball by releasing these top of this year after having announced it for October of last year. Tons of people had these for months before they are officially released because of that, but neither here nor there. I bought mine on release day, and yeah, man, Air Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined. Y'all let me know if y'all ended up being a part of folks that got them before the release date, or did you wait for release date? Y'all let me know. It didn't really matter at the end of the day, because you can get them for the low, like months ahead. So it was a mess. The Nike Air Max 2 CB. Listen, this pair right here has retroed so many times. Like, It doesn't make any sense. I could have had this shoe at minimum 3 times by now, okay? So this was the year I was able to just go ahead and pull the trigger and being able to enjoy these in my collection. I am a Charles Barkley signature shoe wearer, and this is one of them pairs where if you're a fan of Chuck and his game and his signature line, which to me is one of the best basketball signature lines to ever exist, this pair is a must. The Air Max 2 CB is arguably, I can't say that. What I was going to say this is arguably his best silhouette. But there are pairs that he wore. I don't know. This is up there though. This is top 2. This is top 2 in his signatures, for sure. And the shoes that he wore, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Y'all let me know if y'all grab these, or are you still enjoying the plethora of other release years of this shoe? Yeah, let me know. But the Nike Air Max 2 CB, one of my best retros of 2025, hands down. With the Nike Air Diamond Turf Falcons, or 93 would probably be the better title for these. But anyway, listen, I could not wait for this shoe to drop. Okay, it dropped in the elements that I recognize from it, you know, whether it be the swoosh or the Diamond Turf tongue, just every bit of placement that's on here. It just reminds me of simpler times when I actually realized as a kid that I had a love for sneakers. And just like I talk about multiple pairs, this is one of them ones where in the hallways at school, I noticed this shoe on the feet of classmates. This is one of them ones. And I went to Payless to try to find this shoe. Okay, that's a part of my story with the Diamond Turf. This particular pair, I went to Payless to find this shoe because I didn't, at the time, I wasn't, my mom wasn't buying me like name brand and stuff like that. So I didn't know like about Foot Locker or anything like that. So Payless was the shoe store to me. I didn't connect the dots. And obviously I didn't find them in Payless, but I was definitely trying to. Okay, so I'm so happy to have this shoe. I'm very ashamed that I have not worn them yet. So that's on me. That's on me. But I have them, and I will have an opportunity to rock them. Having them was the key. And so next up is actually enjoying them. So we got to do more than look at them at this point. So, but anyway, y'all let me know if y'all were able to grab this pair. Did you have any issues grabbing this pair? For the most part, they were mostly available at release. I think that some folks were kind of having issues because stores weren't getting them on time. Like they were just kind of like staggering in. And so, but I think eventually everybody that wanted them were able to get a pair. So hopefully if you were, hopefully you got a chance to grab yours and are enjoying them. So Diamond Turf, Nike Air Diamond Turf, man, might be my top retro of this year. So notice I didn't rank these. This could be number 1, man. So happy to have it. So happy to have it. Air Jordan 4, white cement. This is a pair right here. This style of Air Jordan shoe is also the style of sneakers from the late 80s to early 90s that I've always appreciated. And yeah, man, this is my first pair of white cements. And I'm so happy that I was able to secure them this go round because I know that Jordan Brand made it a point to try to get the shape right and just have it be what I would have expected. I know it's never going to be like from 88, okay, or 89, sorry. I know it's never going to be like 89, okay? It's never going to be like 89. If I had to get a pair that was close, I'm happy that they tried their best to make sure that this pair felt close. And another pair that I have not worn, man. Listen, I hold myself accountable. I'll tell you if I've worn it or have not worn it. I'm not the best at remembering what I have. This is another reason why videos like this is important, okay? Sometimes I remember I have it, sometimes I don't, okay? So this is a reminder, all right? So we definitely need to get these worn. It's one of them pairs to me that, even though it's all white, is definitely meant to have some age on it. And in my mind, of course, I want it to stay crispy and all of the things, but I do think that it will look better broken in. That's just me though. But anyway, y'all let me know if this was a pair that you prioritized this year in terms of retros. This was another one of them ones where when The Last Dance came out, it was one of those that on the resale market, the previous pair skyrocketed, so I wasn't going for it. But I got my retail pair, and yeah, we're taken care of. So anyways, Air Jordan 4 white cement, clean pair to have in my collection and to go in my, what I consider to be a very classic Air Jordan collection. So I don't know if it's considered number one, but it's definitely a best for so many reasons. We got the Air Jordan 1 High OG 85 bread, okay? This pair right here, first and foremost, this pair allowed me to replace my 2016 pair, which is the pair I started this YouTube channel with, okay? So that 2016 pair put this channel on the map, all right? That's what kind of opened some doors for me to be a presence in this space, all right? And so that shoe will mean so much to me just in general, okay? Actually, I have that pair on my desk on display, so I figure I want to wrap it in plastic or something like that. But anyway, this pair right here, I actually got a chance to be a part of the launch events that went around the country. So the Spit Out success, they were blessed with an event to be able to launch this pair, and I was able to get invited and just be able to enjoy sort of the display of history when it came to this shoe and the story of this shoe, and being able to grab this pair with ease. I got a chance to wear them out of the store, which is something that's rare nowadays. You just don't see that. Being able to wear my 2016 to the event, put those to the side, put these on, and walk out with the fresh pair cut as close to the 85 pair as possible. Like, this pair right here was all the rage early this year. Everybody that wanted a pair could not get a pair. So Jordan Brand did well with making sure that this colorway stays in its place, per se. Like, it's a top tier pair. It's coveted. People definitely put this in grail status. Jordan Brand always finds a way to put some spice on the story. They'll tell the same story every time, but they still find a way to make people excited. I don't know what it is, but you know, marketing has that type of magic when you do it well, when it's effective. This is one of those shoes where if you ever want to do like a marketing 101 course, this would be a proper shoe to learn marketing. The principles of marketing have been applied to this shoe over and over again. And but anyway, listen, again, I picked this thing up when I learned it was gonna be $250 though. I'm not gonna lie, that's insane. That was insane, but I understood the vision, and what better opportunity was I given to be able to have a pair that was so meticulously designed. Okay, I had to go for it. I did. Yeah, man. Air Jordan 1 High Bread OG. Mine. It's mine. All right, Royals, so that's it. I'm kind of half and half with this, so I'm not surprised that I don't have a ton of them that I purchased this year, but at the same time, I feel like what I did buy, super intentional. Every single pair I actually wanted, and it's also a testament because of I would call it a smaller number, because I think I counted to you like 7 pairs of retros that I picked up this year. It's a testament to how many newer pairs that I purchased this year, and that's a big thing to me. I definitely want to partake in a lot of the newer designs. That's a big deal for me, being a basketball casual wearer. Got a chance to, check out some basketball stuff, which we may recap on that as well. And then other designs too, different type of runners, different type of, classic spins, things like that. So just innovations, man. Getting a chance to actually try some new stuff, and have a decent diversified experience when it comes to the sneaker thing. So that's what it's all about for me. That's what we want to keep doing with this channel. And yeah, with that said, y'all let me know if y'all want to put in the comment section, what do y'all feel are y'all best retro pickups of 2025? Let me know. If you feel like you went overboard, do tell, because it's easy to go overboard, especially if you are a big, like, let's say Jordans, for instance. If you a Jordan head, it's nonstop for you. Let's just call it what it is. It's nonstop for you, because it's always some retros for Jordan brand. It's a ton of stuff coming out next year as well that I probably have pristine pairs of that I may not even need to even think about getting what's dropping next year. So we'll see though. We'll see. It's always an opportunity. Classic basketball or athletic signature lines I'm always looking to partake in. Yeah, some stuff ain't aged the way I wanted it to though. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm usually honest about that. So I'll get the stuff I feel like I can still rock without feeling like I'm wearing a foot cast. If it's a little too bulky and I just feel like it was best when it was new, and I loved it then, but it just doesn't do it for me today, I'm not gonna force it. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. That's kind of how I determine what I'm gonna pick up. So, but anyway, I'm gonna proceed with my day. I still need to sulk in my defeat. So I want to go and do that. I'm gonna go take a walk or something. So yeah, y'all hit me in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in terms, again, your best retros of 2025. Are you done for the year? If you're not, let me borrow $5. I say let me borrow $5. But anyway, thank y'all for checking out another one from your girl Q the Queen. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and until next time, royalty.